Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Brenda and welcome. So as you guys can see by today's title, today I'm going to be decorating a cake with you guys. As you can see, I have all these things in front of me and it's something I've never done before. So a little backstory on why I'm doing this today. So my cousin is actually a baker. She bakes cakes for a living. She decorates these like bomb-ass cakes. Since I am in Chicago, I did tell her that I wanted her to teach me how to decorate a cake. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I have never, ever decorated a cake the way that she has done it. So she's gonna teach me. She's behind the camera, she's being a little shy, but she's going to teach me how to do it, and she's gonna be, you know, giving me all these steps or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm hoping for the best because I have no clue what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, if you guys wanna go ahead and see how I decorate this cake, make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below and click the little bell so you guys can be informed every time I upload a new video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, I'm going to give you guys a picture of the cake that I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the screen right here so you guys can have an idea of how I'm going to be decorating the cake. So in front of me, I have all my tools that I'm going to be using for the cake, to decorate the cake. So obviously, as you can see, here's the cake. I have it on this, what's the name of this?
Turntable.
Turntable, okay, perfect. And then we have these you said are called piping bags. And this is basically to create the designs on the cake, right?
The roses, and the leaves.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be using this to create the roses and the leaves on the cake. And then here we have basically what's gonna be
buttercream.
The buttercream for...
Yeah, what you call it? The base of the cake.
Okay, base of the cake, perfect. So the base of the cake is gonna be this, and then this is gonna be to create the designs. And then we do have these other tools as well. I've seen these tools so much, but I don't know what they're called. What is this?
Those two are scrapers.
Scrapers, okay.
And that's your spatula.
Spatula. Basic. Obviously, you know what a spatula is, right? Okay, so what's my first step?
So you're gonna start adding your buttercream to
Buttercream, which is this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a utensil I need to use? This?
That one.
Okay, perfect.
And you can start with the top, you can start with the bottom, wherever you want. Just start filling it.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna just fill the...
Yeah.
Coat it, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Guys, I feel like this is gonna get messy really quick, but we'll see how it goes.
Just think of makeup.
And you actually want to do it with the other side of the spatula. It's easier.
This side?
Yes.
Okay.
Just think of makeup right when you're putting the foundation.
And it doesn't need to be perfect because you need to leave at least quite some bit on top so you can scrape it off easily.
Okay.
So don't try to do it.
So does it have to be a thick layer or it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, do a thick layer.
Okay. Gotcha. This is kind of like...
Doing makeup.
It is kind of like doing makeup, but it's like satisfying in a way. So while I'm gonna be doing the cake, I have my cousin behind the camera and I have my niece as well. You guys can go ahead and like ask me questions or whatever if you guys want to.
Okay.
Or let me ask you questions. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, Marta. So obviously you're the baker here, you're the professional here. How long have you been baking for?
I want to say maybe 3 years.
3 years already? And what made you want to like bake cakes? Or how did you get into it, I should say?
I don't know. I started off, you know, just trying new things. I'm a very artsy person.
So you're you're self-taught baker? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, self-taught.
Self-taught?
Mm-hmm. I didn't go to school or nothing.
So I had to switch the memory card out on my camera because it didn't have any more storage. But yeah, I'm decorating the cake, and what was I asking you?
You were asking me...
How long have you been baking? Like you're self-taught
yeah.
baker, pretty much, right? Okay, cool. So yeah, she basically learned on her own how to bake and how to do these cakes, and she has been doing it for a while now, and you're doing like really good. Like you do all these designs that I would have never ever thought that I would like. They don't seem easy to me.
Oh, they weren't always easy.
On an average, how many cakes a week do you think you make?
I'd say maybe 10 a week.
Oh, 10 a week? And then on average, like how long does it take to make one cake?
One cake? Well, it's just not a one-day thing. It's a few days. You have to bake the cake one day. You have to fill it one day, and then crumb coat it, and then
Crumb coat it?
crumb coated is the way you got the cake from me. Like at the very beginning,
Oh, okay.
that was already filled.
Gotcha.
Crumb coated. Then the rest is on you. Maria.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, obviously, before starting the video, the cake had to be made. It's pretty basic. You guys probably know how to bake a cake. You can just read it off the instructions off a box. But she did have to bake the cake and then coat it.
I crumb coated it.
Crumb coated it. And yeah, then that's when the decorating part begins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like the decorating part would be a little bit more technical, like more hard. No, does this happen a lot? Guys,
Yeah. I always smear my whole board, so that's normal.
No. Okay, cool.
But you can clean it off later.
Okay. All right.
You might want to add it to be a little thicker though.
Am I being too?
You're being too stingy with the birthday.
Okay. Okay.
And you can tell them to go back to my birthday video. She baked my cake.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know I put your cake on one of my videos because for your birthday, actually I did, if you go back and see Eileen's birthday vlog, I did pick up a cake from my cousin's house and then she did do that cake. It was like a flower cake. So my cousin did do that. She does most of like our cakes or like family cakes. And like all of our friends and stuff get their cakes from you. So yeah.
So again, it doesn't have to be pretty right now. Just put a cake face to it. Just add as much as you can.
Okay.
And you're gonna scrape it off anyways. So it does not have to look pretty right now.
Okay. So the cake is looking pretty thick. I feel it's not the neatest cake.
You can't see the under the crumb coating though. You can't see the bottom. If I see like anything brownish,
It has to be coated more.
everything has to be filled with the bluish.
Okay.
The bottom. You need the bottom.
I'm being very like careful. Like I don't want it to get messy. But you said it's gonna get messy anyways,
It's
right?
really messy.
Okay. Low-key, I'm having fun with this.
Like you said, it's very satisfying.
It is.
It's very satisfying when you're only working on one cake. When you're working with too many at the same time.
At the same time. Oh, I'm sure. So this is my final result. I'm not gonna lie, I had some assistance by my cousin because I was just not getting it right. But this is how the cake should look. Basically, it's already coated with the buttercream or with your base. Now we're gonna move on to the scraping part. Okay, so it doesn't matter what tool I use, right?
Just check out which one feels more comfortable. That's heavier. The other one is lighter.
Okay.
So just.
We can start off with this one. Is there a special way I'm gonna do it, or I just like smooth out the cake?
You're gonna turn. So you're gonna work with two hands. So you're gonna turn the table with your left hand, and you're gonna work with the scraper with the right hand.
And smoothing it out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But let me check. That's the right side. I think it's the other side.
So I want to use this
Yes.
side? Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start smoothing out our cake. Do I have to be gentle with this or no? I mean, obviously, right?
It had to be a little bit faster.
Faster? Okay.
Yeah.
You did it so easy. Like you make it look so easy, but honestly, I feel like it's kind of.
It takes practice.
Yeah, it does. And then with the remainder of this, what do I do with it?
Put yeah. There you go. You can try the other one and see which one works best for you. I find the lighter one works best for me.
This one?
Yeah.
Is this way or this way?
Let me see. No, the other way.
This way?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. This one works better.
What do you think?
I mean, I feel like it looks smoother, but I just feel like some sides are like smoother than others.
You see some lines. You do see some lines, and you still see some gaps where it's not completely filled. So
what do I do?
You need to always go. If you see those little like.
I need to go back.
Circles, you need to go back in there. Not with that. You need to go back with your spatula and put a little bit more on the spot.
So fill in those little holes.
Fill in the dents.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we know when it looks good or not? Just it has to be as even as possible? Okay. And how do you know if you're getting too close to the cake?
You start seeing, you see that right here? I see a brown spot right here, right there. You see that?
Where?
And you just passed it like right around there.
Right here?
No, on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means it has to be coated a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go back with this. Oh my god, this is literally a process.
It is. You have to go back many times.
So I'm having a lot of technical difficulties with my camera today. For some reason, it just wants to die down and it just wants to turn off on me at random times. The last part I was showing you guys was me smoothing out the cake. I basically smoothed out the sides, and now we're gonna do the top. So basically I'm just, you know, taking out the excess frosting on top of the cake. And I also believe I was asking you about like your customers and like the cakes and like situations. If a situation had happened when like a cake has been destroyed or something, like what would have happened or what happens, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, no. If the cake leaves, it's no longer my responsibility, you know?
Right.
But I do tell everyone that once they leave, like, be careful. And especially with two-tiered cakes, with big cakes. Because they are cakes, they're very sensitive.
Okay. And two-tier cakes are like the tall ones?
Tier cakes are the like two floors. Like 2 floors, 3
Gotcha.
floors. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah. I was just wondering because you said that has happened to you in the past.
It happened to me like 2 weeks ago, and the lady tried to get a refund from me. I'm like, nah, girl.
Absolutely not.
That's your thing.
Yeah, because at this point you're basically just working for free. You did a cake.
Yeah, I did everything that you asked me for, and you want a refund because you messed it up. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I agree 100% with you.
And then she tried to tell me, she's like, oh, I don't have a cake anymore. I'm like, well, that's on you. I did what you asked me to do.
Yeah.
If you weren't careful, that was your fault.
Yeah. I agree. By the way, am I doing this right? I feel like I'm not, but obviously I know it's not gonna be perfect and she's gonna try to teach me as best as she can, but
it's good for a beginner.
Okay.
Looks good.
Guys, this is not going as planned. I am failing horribly at this.
It's okay. It's okay to mess up. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's your first time.
So this is what the cake is looking like. I'm horrible at this. But we're gonna move on to the decorating part, the flower part, because the smoothing part is just a little bit too difficult for me. But you said first I have to clean off the...
Yeah, clean off the board so it's
the board. Okay.
Because once you put the flowers, you're not gonna have like anything left to work on. You're gonna have like the flowers. It's gonna look a little...
Gotcha. So now we're moving on to the flowers. So I showed you guys the picture. I'm gonna put it in the screen again. But as you can see, it has pink, light pink, and like dark pink flowers with like leaf stems on them, and it has little pearls as well. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to go into the flowers, or I'm gonna go ahead and start off by creating flowers. I'm basically going to be, you know, sorry about that. I'm basically gonna be doing it myself now and like just decorating the cake as it goes. My cousin is not going to be assisting me no longer just because it isn't fair. Obviously it's my cake, I'm decorating the cake, and it wouldn't be fair for her to decorate it, you know?
Cheater.
Cheater. So I brought the cake a little bit closer to me, and so you guys can see in depth more, or you guys can see in depth of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the flowers. And I'm just gonna be creating small little flowers on the cake. So this is how the cake looks so far. Please, 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 please don't judge me. But we're gonna go ahead and move on and create little leaf stems on the little flowers. Okay, I'm not even gonna make it any more difficult than what it is. Now I have these little pearly thingies that are going to be going on the cake. I'm literally just gonna put these on like the bald spots around the cake. Is there a specific way to put this on?
I mean, they look like they're in a pattern on the cake. It's really even, but just put them in.
Yeah, but I just like to stick them on the cake.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. this is my cake. As you guys can see, I tried my best. I'm not a baker, I'm not a decorator. I give props to you because this is not easy at all. But as you can see, this is what it looks like. I tried my best, honestly. Am I proud of it? Yeah, I am actually. I'm proud of how it looks for my first time.
I mean, when I squint, it looks really nice.
When I squint, you know, from a distance, you know, it looks cool. But when you look up close, it's just like, damn.
Like from this angle, and I go like this, I'm like, ooh.
When you squint, right?
I'll do $10. Oh, no, not.
Give me $10 for it. Would you buy it for $10?
Just to be nice and be like, you know what, you're starting your business.
You probably would.
I probably would, but.
But yeah, hopefully you guys like how this looks. Like I said, I give props to all the bakers out there. I give props to you because this is hard. And this is not even close to the type of cakes that you make. You literally make in detail designs with like layers and like colors and like graphics. And I cannot. Now you know that I probably will never ever be a baker. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. It was fun to make. I will probably be eating this cake later. Even though I shouldn't. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you to Huerta, who, you know, taught me how to make this cake and was patient with me and brought me into her house to teach me. You guys should go check her out. If you guys are in Chicago and you guys need your cakes, you should go check her out. I'll leave her description down below. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye. Come here.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.